Hello YouTube, it's Manny Rex back with another video. So it looks like we have a modern lady here that's going to give us her qualifications for a young lad that she may or may not be interested in. So this should be a fun one. Take a second, hit that like, subscribe. Live reaction. I haven't seen it, so we're going to dissect this together. All right, y'all. Let's get to it.
Hello?
Hey Kendra, can you hear me?
Yes, I can see your breasts too, girl.
Listen, this bra is just not doing what it's supposed to do, but it's okay. I've been more naked in swimming suits. It's fine. How are you?
What's your
Oh
name?
my God.
I'm lucky.
Okay, so we starting off with the breasts all the way out. So looks like in 2023, modesty is not a thing. And for a lot of guys, seriously, less is more when it comes to long-term attraction. Short-term fun, I'm not taking you too serious. We don't care. Be as naked as you want. But when I'm talking about somebody that I want to take serious long-term, modesty is actually a really, really good thing. Let's keep going.
I was on your show probably a year ago.
Okay, what happened? What's the update?
Real trash. And so I was talking to this guy who I really like. I've never met him, but I just feel like he don't like women.
Well, how did you really like him and you never met him?
Because we was FaceTiming all the time, and I really don't do that. So, but I feel like he don't like women. He might even be listening.
What made you, okay, how long y'all FaceTime for, and what made you think he doesn't like women?
He just called me like yesterday. So we've been talking for about a year, but off and on. I don't think he likes women because he just badmouth women. He was talking about you. I'm just like, he was talking about some of the women at my church. I'm just like, I'm convinced he don't like women.
How did you know the women in your church?
Because I was telling him, you know how you FaceTime people all the time. You tell them what you're doing on a daily. We would go out to the movies, and he
You go out to the movies? I thought you never met him.
No, the women from my church. Okay. We would go to the movies, congregate outside of church. And he like, that's why they single. I'm like, you don't know they single. Like, why are you so mad? I feel like he just wanted to like shut me down. And
so making an observation of women in general in 2023 is considered bashing. It's weird how, like, if I point out a truth about a guy, it's completely acceptable. But if I say a truth about a woman that might be unflattering, it's bashing. Or what they're going to do is challenge your sexuality. Listen to what she said. I think he might like men. I don't think he likes women. I think he might play. She's trying to insinuate that he's gay, essentially. But it's like when they put things in context and tell the entirety of the story, now you understand that if she disagrees or doesn't like what he says, that's, I guess, in her mind, the equivalent of playing for the other team, as we're seeing in real time. I find that quite interesting. Let's keep going.
Why did y'all talk for a year and never meet in person?
That is a great question. Boredom. I don't get out. And I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. Was he the only guy you talked to in the last year?
From your show?
No.
Yes. Yes. I exchanged numbers with a guy that was like real popular. He hit me up a couple months later and just wasn't texting. I'm like, I'm not about to chase you. I'm not.
So okay, let's do it. This is Lucky. Lucky, where are you calling us from?
Houston.
Oh my God. Why is it showing interest in a man in 2023 is considered chasing? Like, I've had conversation with women, they say, if I like a guy, I will not show that I like because I don't want him to get a big head, or I don't want him to think I'm thirsty. It's like, so you will show zero interest or very low interest to play this game because you think that you will come off as being thirsty if you show a guy that you like him. Weird to me.
So how old are you, honey?
30.
30. What do you do for a living?
I'm a paralegal and I have my own business as well.
A paralegal, and you
Hmm.
have your own business. Do you have any children?
I do not.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
A Capricorn. All right, so we got Lucky Houston, 30, Capricorn, paralegal, also own business. No kids. Let's try this. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
I want a man who desires to be a provider, a leader, and a protector. Those three things for sure. If you don't
Provider,
desire it,
leader, and
no
protector.
interest. Um, I want somebody who has interest in growing. I'm a homeowner. Like before we start like getting serious, if you don't already own a home, I want you to be thinking about that type of stuff. If you hate your job, don't want to work there, I want to figure out, or I want us to figure out how we can, you know, ways to make you money, I guess.
So that last part again, you want what?
I want us to figure out how you can be an entrepreneur or self-employed.
Okay.
Like I want somebody solution driven, and I feel like I am, and I don't want to be pressuring somebody who don't want to do that. Like they want to.
What's wrong with being with a man that has a job? Why do we live in a world now where a guy that has a job isn't good enough? It's like if you're not an entrepreneur, the world is not set up for everybody to be an entrepreneur. So when you have like, and this is anecdotal, granted, but when you watch these videos and you have damn near 90% of women saying, "I want an entrepreneur," the world is not up. The world is not set up for 90% of men to be that way. There's so much, so like men make a lot of money working a job. I think in another video I was talking about like a plumber, for example, makes great money, but in the eyes of the modern lady, he wouldn't be enough. Come on, but these are your standards. If you won't settle for a guy with a job, fair enough. Who are we to say anything? Go ahead.
Complain about their job and stay there.
Fair enough. Does he have to look a certain way?
Attractive, um, taller than me. I'm
How
five
tall are
six,
you?
5'6".
5'6". Okay, so taller than 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Oh, attractive. I mean, I like a clean guy with my profession. Like you can't be like super tatted and all this other stuff. Just clean, know how to communicate, I guess. That's pretty
Okay.
much it.
What about money? Do he got to make a certain amount of money?
No. However,
Lie
you have to make
cat.
enough to be a provider. I don't want to be working as hard as I am once I start to have children. I make over six figures, but
You make over, okay, so over six
I'm
figures is,
sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. I make over 100K. My apologies.
okay.
Um, so he needs to have those type of goals because I don't plan on working, not forever, especially not raising children.
Okay. Could he have kids already?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Preferably
no kids.
not. Preferably not.
Preferably
Maybe
not.
one.
Maybe one. Do you want him to be in Houston?
My king is not in Houston.
Woo!
He ain't. He ain't.
He's not in
He is
Houston.
not in Houston. He not. They out here acting bad. Mm-mm.
So are you gonna relocate?
No. You gotta be a hell of a man, a hell of a guy for me to relocate. And nowhere
So if
cold.
he's not in Houston and you're not gonna relocate, what are you gonna do?
I will relocate, but you gotta be a hell of a guy. I'm not about to just leave Houston. My house, my job, my business.
So do you want him to come to Houston?
Preferably, yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, he's not in
I'm
Houston.
okay with that, but I am open. I'm just saying you gotta be a hell of a guy for me to like leave.
Okay.
You want this provider this gentleman with the provider mindset. So high earner. Listen, let's not beat around the bush. You know damn well she want a guy attractive, taller than her, so she probably talking about 6 foot plus. Because if he's 5'9", she probably gonna he doesn't qualify, probably. And you want him to relocate to you? Come on, come on now, come on. Let's live on planet Earth here. But it's okay.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. We done saw the breasts already.
Stop, Kendra. Ugh. Hold on, let me get myself together.
Girl, you got on clothes?
Yes, they short. You know you got growler. Hold on, let me move my chair.
You got body.
Thank you.
And you know, and it seems like you know you got body.
No. I'm trying to get. I swear I'm working out as we speak, drinking my diet wine.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Lucky?
Almost 3 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Is that? Well, I guess I know what intimate mean.
Last time you had sex.
I know it's. I mean, like,
my
is we
God.
talking about how far?
Last time you had sex. Like, you don't know what would be the definition of sex to you?
Sex is intercourse, like
Okay.
penetration.
Okay, that's what I was
For
thinking.
me, okay, then that's different.
How
Like,
is it different? I literally said the last time you had sex.
because I don't think head is sex.
I didn't ask you about head. I asked you about sex.
Okay, we clear. I would say 3 months ago, maybe.
Okay.
So pretty much what she's saying is she got dudes coming over just giving her head and that's it. And I blame you suckers for doing stuff like that. Make that make sense. As a dude, because clearly she's single, you just gonna go over chick house, pitch your mouth down there, a chick you probably don't know that well, and just leave? I blame you suckers for doing that, man. That make no sense to me. I never understood why a dude would do that. You gonna walk over there, drive over there, however you get over there. Get there, talk, give her entertaining. She bored, give her some head, and then say, "Okay, I'm glad that I fulfilled you," and leave. Come on, man. You dudes need to step it up. I blame y'all.
Well, since you brought up head, do you want to say the last time you had head? Shit.
I can't answer that, Kendra. It
You
wasn't
didn't
the
even.
same.
Child. Lucky, what are 3 flaws you have to work on, honey?
People think I'm impatient. I don't, but that's something that I probably need to work on. As soon as I see one red flag, I'm ready to jump ship. And that's not good because I don't plan on being with somebody for long term, if that's the case.
Right.
But that's something I'm working on. And I guess my weight. I'm trying to get back slim. I'm trying to get fine. That's something I'm working on.
Something you're working on. Okay. So this is Lucky Houston, 30, Capricorn, paralegal, owns her own business. No kids. You said you do want kids, right?
I do.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a great cook. Phenomenal cook. And I'm gonna challenge your grandma in the kitchen. I want to see you do well in life. I will help you as long as I see that you're willing to put in the work yourself. I don't need a man. I desire
Here we go.
to have a man. I'm going to honor you. I'm loyal.
What is the point of being in a relationship with somebody and just letting them know that I don't need you? I never understood the rationale behind it. Plus, If you want something and you don't need it, you're not going to work to get it. You're not going to put that extra effort that's needed in order to accomplish whatever it is. You know, say I need water, I need food, I need to pay bills, I need to take care of my children. I need, when you need something, you'll do what's required to have it. If you go through life, I don't need no woman, I don't need no man. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna find it because you're putting out that energy to the universe that you don't need it. So guess what? It's not gonna come your way. Ladies, stop going around saying I don't need a man. We need each other. We need each other.
Um, I'm gonna challenge you, but not your manhood. But I'm gonna challenge you to grow and be better. Uh, I, I got a good heart. I don't know what else. I don't know what else.
Let me ask you a question, Lucky. Do you want to be mine one day for sure?
For sure,
Mm.
for
So
sure.
why would you say you don't need a man?
Oh,
Because I feel like I financially don't need a man. As
Well,
far as
shouldn't a man not just be looked at as finances?
right.
right, so I look at you as a leader. I'm doing that right now. I want to have security. I keep it on me, but I would love to have a man in this space. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a strong, independent black woman forever. That shit is very ghetto, and I
Let's
just
talk
don't.
about, it's funny because I've been a personal walk with the need a man vocabulary. And I think that, and I understand a lot of black women do not want to say they need a man because, A, you might not get one, right? You might not have one. So it's a
Mhm,
very vulnerable space to say you need a man.
mhm,
But women who literally say, no, I need a man. I need a man for a family. I need a man because I want to have children. I need a man because I want someone to protect my home. I'll feel safer. I don't think I'm a strong black woman myself. And this was something I've recently just kind of had to break a barrier with in therapy. But I do think we got to get out of we don't need a man. Because if you say you don't need a man, you ain't going to
You're
get one.
right.
That's a
I
fact.
absolutely need you here. I need you. I want you to be here. Like, for sure. You're absolutely right.
And I know it's a very vulnerable space, especially for black women, because we have learned to become financially independent and we have learned to take care of ourselves. We have learned to take care of the kids without the man. So it's almost like we have conditioned. I don't need, I
Mhm.
don't need, I don't need, I don't need. But I do think there is a need for a man, and it doesn't make you a weak woman to feel that
Right.
way.
You're absolutely right.
All right, Lucky, how can the guy reach out to you?
Instagram, it's LUCKII _luck.
LUCKI _luck. All right, Lucky Boo, keep me posted how it goes, honey.
All right, take care, babe.
All right, bye, bro.
Okay. I mean, that was good. Shout out. I respect them for being able to have that adult conversation at the end. You know, a lot of women aren't receptive to maybe a different frame of thought. So the fact that Kendra presented that position and that she was able to like listen and say, you know what, that makes sense. That's very logical. You know what, I can agree. Hey, thumbs up, man. We got to give credit where it's due. So shout out to her for having that conversation, and then shout out to Kendra for saying it, and shout out to the young lady for at least listening. Um, so yeah, I mean it was good. I think all in all, we gotta have realistic expectations with what we want in a partner. But hey, we are entitled to want what we want, but we want to be in reality, when we talking about the things that we want in a partner. The big thing for me is I want a provider minded male, but I want him to relocate to me if he's in a different state. Probably won't happen. Like if he has a business or if he has something going on, you're probably going to have to relocate to him. And seeing as you don't have any children, you don't really have anything too major that's stopping you from going, you have to go. If you want it bad enough. If you want it bad, you don't have to do anything. Um, all in all, it was decent. It was decent. I'm really impressed by that end conversation. Take a second, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you want to add some more context to the frame of thought from what you thought? I mean, from what you saw from your position. Let's talk about it. So, with all that being said, you guys have a great day. It's always a pleasure. Take care.